As a stay-at-home mom, I wanted to keep myself busy when my kids were at school. I started looking into different type of hobbies or arts and crafts that I can do, and that is where I found epoxy crafts. After a few trial and errors, I finally got the hang of it and made it into my very own hobby. Today, I will talk to you about what is epoxy, a great way to use it, and what it can turn into after you get the hang of it. First things first, what is epoxy? Epoxy resin is a type of thermosetting compound that is composed of various chemicals that work together to form a bond that enables them to stick together. It is used in many ways, for example, in repairs, electronics, surface coating, and crafts. It is very strong and it resists oil stains and water better than any other coating. Also, it is used in laminates and adhesives. For today, what we'll be working on is a 12-ounce mug that I have here, and we'll also need a rotator, which you can get on Amazon online for $25, and it comes with its own kit, a set of gloves, little jars, everything that you would need. So it's great. And also, you'll need epoxy, which you can get at Walmart, and it comes with 2 bottles, and you have to pour the same amount in these little little containers that you get here. So if you do 20 here, you do 20 over here as well, making it even 40, but it has to be the same amount. You'll need that. You'll need an applicator, where you can get at Dollar Tree, Dollar General, anywhere. Your gloves, and your stickers. I'll have my lioness that I want to use today, or flowers, Minecraft, whatever you like to decorate your mug with. So we start with the 12-ounce mug. And first, what I want to do is put this sticker, we can see, put this around my mug. It's gonna come out real nice. I'm gonna put it all around here. Once we do that, we get this. You see? Make sure everything's smooth. Very important that it's smooth. We don't want any air bubbles or anything. We want a smooth mug. After that, we put our sticker. It's gonna be our lioness sticker that I wanna go ahead and do. I'm gonna put that there. And then we start doing the epoxy. We'll start doing the epoxy, but first we put our gloves on. Today I'm using a 12-ounce mug, but you can do different things. I've done a vase before. You can do different size mugs, different cups. Preferably, glass. Those are the greatest ones to work with. And for today's video, we're just gonna do stickers because it's a little bit easier doing that and faster. So today we'll add some stickers, and this is the perfect time. You need to make sure your mug is clean. Mine's all cleaned up already. And this is the perfect time where you would add the stickers, glitter, and everything you would like. But like I said, today we're just doing flowers, and next time we can do something else. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and do that. Let me take off the glove. Got ahead of myself right here. And like I said, make sure there's no air bubbles, because we want a smooth mug when we're done. You see? Smooth. Smooth. And we will be good with that. We don't want to add too many. It's gonna be too packed. we have our cup ready to be filled with the epoxy. Once you get the 20 from this cup and the 20 from the other cup, you pour it off into this one and you mix it. You mix it slowly, making sure there's no air bubbles left in there. And I had stirred this one before we started the video, so it's all set to go. So for this part now, the final step, we just start applying the epoxy. It does not have to be thick coats. You can do thin coats. I'm not sure if you can see it in the video. But you just try to make it as easy for you to see and understand what's going on here. Okay. It's okay if it drips. It's okay. Perfectly fine. Sometimes it's best to just put your hand in there like this. Just apply it, a thin coat. And the reason we need the rotator is because it'll help it dry evenly. If we just let it sit there flat, it'll all drip to one side. And it can, if you leave it laying on this table overnight, it'll stick to the table and it will not come off. So we make sure we put it on the rotator. Important thing. It's okay if it drips on the table. All right, once you have it completely covered, you see the shine? It's all the epoxy it has. Okay, once you have that done, you go ahead and put it in your rotator. Okay, and you press start. There it is. You see it there? It starts rotating. And that will rotate overnight. You just let it dry. Make sure it gets really, really dried up. And it's okay if it drips a little bit. It'll get messy there, but it'll be okay. So after you let it dry overnight, it should be all ready to go. These are the steps that can introduce you into epoxy crafts. I hope you liked it. It was something simple and fast, but it was, you know, the basics of the epoxy crafting. And epoxy has many good uses, like I said, because of its strength, versatility, and easy application. Once you understand how to use epoxy, you can move on to bigger projects and start, you know, making it into your own hobby. Thank you.